Hey everyone, it's Sarah Sue here. Welcome back to my video, and if you are new here, welcome to the Sue family. And what we do here, we basically learn ESL. I give out advice. I do Q&As pretty much. Sometimes I haven't really started that really because I haven't really posted much. But I will be posting way more now, because I've been planning and I've been trying to see where my schedule lands and stuff. So yeah, so we have Q&As, and then I will in the future times do story times, and that's when I will be signing, no voicing, just telling the story through ASL. So if you're really interested in that, please don't forget to click the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and then don't forget to click that bell so that way you can be notified when I post. So today, what are we gonna do? Today we're gonna learn the states sign, the states finger spelling, and then I'm gonna show you how to say where you're from, and then like an example for say. But I just want to give a quick PS type thing. Whenever you're mentioning your city or your town, your county, you basically want to like finger spell it, because not all of them have the sign for it. And then there is also a website that I will put in the description box below. It's where you can search up your city and then you can see the sign, because it will give you variation. If it says fingerspell, then you would have to practice your ABCs from the previous video that I will also link down below as well. And then you have to fingerspell your city, not your state, sorry, your city, and then yeah. So it's complicated, but not really if you practice. So let's get into the video. So I'm using my phone because I really did my job and basically did all alphabetical, and as you can see, like, it's just a mess. But I'm gonna go in order from starting with A all the way through Z, even if we have a Z state. But so I'm gonna go through this list, and then as you will see, I will like post it, like finger spell it first, and then I'm gonna show you the actual sign for it. And then once I finish that, I will show you the example sentences of saying where you're from. Okay? So let's go. So we have Alabama. So the short way is Ala. So basically what you do is just go A to L to A. Ala. So that's Alabama. So next we have the sign for Alaska is A, and you're just gonna go like this, because it represents the little hoodie and the burrows and the fur for really super cold weather and stuff. So I tend to sign Alaska like that. Arizona. So I'm gonna finger spell that again. Arizona. So the sign for Arizona is Arizona. So you got your A. You're just gonna go 1, 2. Arizona. So we have Arkansas. The sign for that is arc. Arc. Because we want to shorten it, not finger spell it all the time. California. So everybody knows that whenever you hear about California, you tend to hear or think of school. I know school's boring, but pay attention. But you tend to think about the gold rush. that's exactly the same thing here. So we have a sign for California. So it's basically taking the I love you sign, you go into your ear and you're just going like this. California. California. We have Colorado. I tend to sign it as Colorado because it has the word color in it. But a lot of other deaf people will tend to sign Colorado, or they will shorten it to Colo. C-O-L-O. Colo. Or if you really wanted to, you can go Colorado because of the mountains. Or you can go with my direction, which is Colorado. So we have C-O-N-N-E-C-T-I-C-U-T. Connecticut. And the sign shortened version of that is C-O-N. So basically you're going to see a lot of deaf people be like finger spelling stuff really fast. That's what happens when you have states. States are more shorter because you want to shorten the words so you can get faster conversation. So C-N. So whenever you have multiple letters next to each other, you kind of just move your hand like this. So you see C-N. C-N. Because it transitions really well. So whenever you're signing, you want to just smooth it out. So C-O-N-N. That's how you're going to explain your state. Next we have Delaware. Delaware. The sign for that is D-E-L. D-E-L. Next we have Florida. Florida. Oh my god, I misspelled that. F-L-O-R-D-I-A. I tend to finger spell fast, and as y'all will see in future videos, a lot of deaf people, like who are experts, kind of have a say of misspelling, just how you would misspell or stutter when you talk. So yeah. So the sign for Florida is really easy. So it's F-L-A. And you want to move your hands to Florida. So you're making like a little fan shape, like this. But you're doing F-L-A. F-L-A. Florida. And then it's going to look really blended in, but a lot of deaf people will understand it. So, Florida. Georgia. Georgia. And the sign name for that is G-A. 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 Hawaii. So you have Hawaii is Idaho. That one you have to finger spell because it's less than the 4 to 6 letters. Anything like Alabama or Connecticut, you have to shorten it. But for Idaho, you only have a few letters, which is easy. Illinois. Basically, you just say L. L. I-L-L. So whenever you have multiple letters, I say it again, whenever you have multiple letters, you tend to want to drag it. But you don't want to drag it too long because then a lot of people misconcept that as you saying a lot of L's or a lot of whatever that letter is. So you want to keep it short, maybe for like 1-2 seconds, and then you're finished. So, L. L. Indiana. Indiana. And we shorten it to end. I-N-D. I-N-D. Indiana. Iowa. You finger spell that one because it's short. I-O-W-A. Iowa. Kansas. Kansas. And what we like to shorten that one to is KS. 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 Ugh, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, finger spelling is hard sometimes, even for a skilled deaf person. So we have Kentucky. Kentucky. So that's it's KY. 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 Louisiana is LA. LA. Maine. Maryland, which is MD. 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 Massachusetts. It's a long word. So what we like to shorten it to? Mass. Mass. Michigan. We shorten that to Mitch. Mitch. Minnesota. We have Minnesota, which we like to shorten it to Min. Min. Mississippi. And we like to call her Miss. Missouri, which I'm probably knowing that you're thinking, like, what about Mississippi and Missouri? Wouldn't they be the same? No, you want to change it because you don't want the states to be recognized the same way. Because if you say, I'm from Mississippi, I spell it Miss, I'm saying I'm from Miss, then you're really trying to say, I'm from Missouri. So you want to for the state Missouri is M-O. 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 Montana, which is Montana. Montana. Nebraska, we call it Neb. Nevada, we call her Neb. Neb. New Hampshire, which is NH. NH. New Jersey, which is just NJ. NJ. New Mexico, which is NM. NM. New York, which is basically New York, like this, because of the subway under now. Because, like, you know how you have the sidewalks in New York? The subways are always underground, so you got your subway. North Carolina is NC. NC. North Dakota, which is ND. Now we got Ohio. Your finger spell that one. Ohio. Oklahoma. And we spelled that as O-K-L-A. Okla. Oregon. Oregon. Pennsylvania. PA. R. Rhode Island, which is just R-I. R-I. Next we have South Carolina, SC. SC. South Dakota, SD. SD. Tennessee, but you spell it to 10. 10. 10. Texas. Take your X and you just make a square halfway rectangle shape. Texas. Texas. Utah. You finger spell that one. Utah. You have Vermont. VT. VT. Virginia. VA. VA. Washington. We have Washington. So you take your W and you put it onto your shoulder like this, and you just bounce it. Washington. West Virginia. West VA. So basically you want to move with your south, your north, your east, and your west, you want to move the way you're looking at them. So if you're looking at a person, they're looking this way, and you're looking this way, you want to say you're west, because you're going the opposite way, because you want to mirror what you're saying. So if you say, because right now I'm facing my person like this, so north, east, south, west, it wouldn't look right. Because to you guys, it looks like I'm saying north, east, whenever west is over here, and I just switch north and west and east. So you're switching them. So you're basically going north, east, west, south. Because you want to go backwards whenever you're talking in sign language. Because that's just how it goes. So if you're saying I'm from West Virginia, you go to your left. And your east is always on your right. Wisconsin, W-I-S. W-I-S. Wyoming, we have W. Wyoming, we spelled that as W-Y-O. Y-O. W-Y-O. A lot of things. There's a website down below in the description box. You just gotta type in your city name and it will show you. It will say fingerspell or it will say the sign. So yeah, practice your ABCs too. This is really well to practice your ABCs with. Yes. So that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching this video and stay tuned for more.